Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. And off we go from Ford Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's that?
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
39-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Set it! Cougar 19! Ready?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 36 yards.
First down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ready? Panthers! Hot!
They'll throw out of the gun. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers 7, Lions nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go, tonight! What's that?
On play action. Goff. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be taken down, but that is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
That's complete. It's Metcalf. Still going. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown,
He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
The kick is good. makes the
Well, on
score
one sideline,
Steelers
you're
14,
ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a
Lions
better
nothing.
start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns.
Chris
But then
Boswell,
across
the
the
kickoff
field,
for Pittsburgh.
they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively.
The
Because if
Lions
there's
take
one
over
thing in the
first and
NFL,
10
you
at
cannot
their
give
own
up big
35-yard
plays,
line.
and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That one down the field, but
Pass
it is
intended
incomplete.
for Jamison Williams.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was
The
open
coverage by
downfield.
Joey
He was able to
Porter
get
Jr.
behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gibbs.
22 yards the
gain of
pickup
22
there.
yards.
Good for a Lions
That's
first
good
down.
for a Lions first down.
Tonight.
First and 10 at
Wait,
the
20.
43-yard line.
Turbo set.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And not
Jameer
much there.
Gibbs, the
Good
ball
defense.
carrier.
Held to no
Patrick
gain.
Queen on the tackle.
So everything this defense
gain of a
talks
yard.
about, Mike, is
Brings up
creating
second and
negative
9.
plays. It's
At
one
the
of the best
Steelers'
run defenses
43-yard
in
line.
football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 43, here's second down and 9.
Here goes tonight. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of
Goff
12
hooking up with his
yards.
tight end Laporta, and they give the
Lions
Lions a first down.
First and
we go.
10 at the 30-yard line.
20. Turbo set.
On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And that one's going to be shut down
Amon-Ra
quickly.
St.
A
Brown,
minimal
ball
gain.
carrier.
So, Mike, this is a
Asante
great example and a great
Samuel
moment to
Jr.
bring
on
up
the
why it's so
tackle.
important for these
It's a
offenses to
pickup
make
of 3.
everything look the same.
Brings up second and
Formationally,
7
pre-snap
at the
movement,
28-yard
because the
line.
second that motion looks like a jet motion, and he's
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. They're going to take possession here just
Intercepted
shy
by
of the 20.
Steelers. They'll take
so much
over
of that
first
play
and 10
comes down to the
at their own
defender's positioning.
19-yard line.
Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick.
Let's go now.
Mike, when that ball was thrown,
Go get him,
me
go
and you
get
are
him,
sitting
go
here
get
saying,
him.
that's a
Blitz.
touchdown. And instead,
Blitz.
they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's out
Michael
past the 30
Pittman.
and out of bounds.
13 yards
They get
on the
13
play.
to begin the drive.
That's
It's
good
a
for
first
the
down.
Steelers. First
From the
down.
32 now. Here's first
First
and
10
10.
at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. He finds Wilson coming across the field.
Let's go, baby.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 22
What a way to
yards.
start this drive. A
That's
second
another
big play.
Steelers
This one for 22.
First down. A gain of
60 by
22
6.
yards. First
He'll
down,
drop to throw.
Steelers.
Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again.
Reed,
It's
go.
second and 10.
Ready? 19 Lion. 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's into the end zone yet again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
Boswell
On for the
for
extra
the point
point is
after.
Boswell. It's up
The kick
and
is
good.
good.
And the Steelers
Makes the
looking
score
terrific here out of the gate.
21.
Already up
Lions
21 to nothing.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And this one
The Lions
sent
take
all
over
the way
first
over the
and
back
10
line. No
at their
thought
own
of putting
35-yard
this in the
line.
landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
That. 180. What's that?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs,
And he'll
the ball
manage to work
carrier.
this forward to the 37.
Patrick Queen on the
Patrick
tackle.
Queen, the linebacker.
2 yards
They're on the
pickup.
tackle.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Tonight. Turbo set.
Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
Just a little slow
Goff's
developing on that
pass.
screenplay
Complete
there. It
to
was pretty
Jameer
obvious to the
Gibbs.
entire defense exactly what was
gain of
going on.
4 brings
Nobody
up
was thinking
3rd
pass.
and 4.
Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
That. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 15 yards.
So a big
That's
3rd down
good
hookup
for the
takes us
Lions.
to the
First
break.
down.
It's the Steelers with
First
the
and
early
10
lead.
at the 44-yard
And we are
line.
back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's 1st and 10.
What's that?
Throwing, Goff. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they'll take this down inside the
13 more
35.
yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Goff to throw on 1st down.
Crash. Blitz.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
A gain of 21
They've
more
got it, and it'll be
yards.
1st and goal
That's
after a
another
pickup of
Detroit
21.
Lions.
It's been a rough first
down.
half, but now as we approach
First
halftime,
down
Mike,
and goal
you
to
got
go.
to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch.
That one taken in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Let's go now. That.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down.
And the Steelers.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready? Pass, pass,
He'll
pass,
look
pass,
to
pass.
throw.
Screen.
That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
13 more yards.
First time
That's
these two
another
have connected this
Steelers
afternoon,
first down.
and it'll wind up being a first down.
and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Set. Cowboy 80.
In motion comes Pittman.
Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. And he just
The
does
pass
get that one away. He was
intended
being
for
chased
DK
down,
Metcalf.
forced the awkward throw,
Incomplete.
and maybe he's fortunate
It's now
that all it
second and
is
10
an
at the
incompletion.
25-yard line.
They'll try again here, second and
Let's
10.
go. 60 Bobcats. 6 Panther 11. Panther. Set go.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit
The pass.
as he throws this time, and it's going to
Intended for
fall
Michael Pittman.
incomplete. And he might be
Incomplete.
fortunate just to
DJ
avoid the
Reed
sack,
there defensively.
and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Hut, hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up.
The
It's
pass on
incomplete.
third down.
Good job
Intended
separating
for
the receiver
DK
from the
Metcalf.
ball, and it
Incomplete.
is fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Boswell's kick
The field
is
goal
good.
is good.
And the Steelers
Makes the
have
score
run out to a
Steelers 24,
24-7
Lions
lead.
7.
And this is what you
Chris
want. I mean, you
Boswell, the
clearly
kickoff
have
for
the advantage,
Pittsburgh.
but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on
The
3
Lions
and
take
extend
over
their lead.
first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Shell. Shell. What's that?
On first down, it's Goff. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by
Lost
Patrick
pass.
Queen.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Down. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. He has done it again. That is 4
Chris
touchdown
Boswell
passes
on for the
in this
point
first
after.
half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this
His kick
passing
is
attack is
good.
just really unstoppable.
Makes
I
the
mean, it is
score
just
Steelers
remarkable the
31,
success he's been able to have.
Lions 7.
We're not even at
Chris
halftime yet.
Boswell,
He
the
finds
kickoff
himself
for
on record
Pittsburgh.
pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 120. What's that? Let's go.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there.
Goff's
He's hit
pass,
as he
intended
threw, and the
for
pass
Jamison
is
Williams.
incomplete.
Incomplete.
Second and 10.
Asante Samuel Jr. on the coverage.
Here we go. Tonight. 180. What's that?
They'll run with Gibbs.
Number
And he's going to
0,
be
Jahmyr
bottled up
Gibbs,
quickly
the ball
after a
carrier.
gain of about
The tackle
1.
made at the
That's Alex
36-yard
Highsmith
line.
in for
A
the
gain
tackle.
of 1 brings up
So this
third
team
down
finds
and
themselves
9.
now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Turbo. Squeeze.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Defended by Jamel Dean.
On fourth down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set up. Mustang 19. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
In motion comes Pittman.
Set up.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look underneath here for Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
60 Bison, 79 Bronco. Go!
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. On 4th down, here comes Nolan Cooney to kick it away. Greg Dortch deep to return. Take it in, back at his own 12. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
From the
line.
gun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
Complete to
Nice job here by the defense.
Brown.
Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What's that?
Goff to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Goff's pass.
The Lions call their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Steelers 39-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing here is Goff. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Detroit Lions. First down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
That is hauled in at the 5. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Here we go. 76. 76.
Now Goff. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The